Yeah, close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire. Fed up with the same news, no channel to use. Cruise control mentalities, here we offer you. We gon' show you a new way. The content it never strays from positive and uplifting. Once a week, the scope gifted with the presence of your eyes. What a distraction, beautiful to soul, especially in action. This year not ration, came in abundance. Films like in Sundance, tech like the pop art. Tachi Queen, you are Curtis a beast heart. You must carry, cause MCs they all vary and seldom do they motivate. World full of hate, we serve the hope on a plate across different platforms. Let's hear a buffet, hydration like Boucher. Don't focus on a day, we always here for you. MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. Now you award winning with no award tours. This culture meets the art. Podcast.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the world? This is all things media, tech, and pop culture. This is MediaScope, and who am I? My name is Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, also a journalist. And you guys are here, which I'm so thankful for, as is a one person running the scenes behind kind of MC Curtis. How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
So we apologize for coming on late. As you can still hear, we have a little bit of an echo issue still. We tried everything. We're not sure what's going on. I'm like convinced now that it's got to be the platform that we're using because everything else has been checked out. But nonetheless, this is going to be a go away Ian show. And by Ian, I think you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to have a lot of fun and have lots of fun all throughout the show so that we could chase Ian away. MC, everything's good with you?
Yeah, everything's good with me.
It sounds terrible with you.
Well, no, I'm having to make some other changes since we made the changes. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know how
change
that's
on. You can change it back when we're done. So Dr. Tawana is here, and you heard that echo. So sorry about that. She said, "Go away, Ian," and yes, hashtag "Go away, Ian." That is it for today. We're waiting for a bunch of people to come, and she also says, "Happy Wednesday." We're waiting for a bunch of people to come. We're waiting for the food truck. Come on, Serena. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's got caught up somewhere. Maybe she had to go to Costco and refill the food truck. Get some little snacks. You know, you shop at Costco, don't you?
Sam's Club, the other one.
The other white meat. They're all the same, if you ask me. They're all the same. So, okay, but let's talk about Sam's Club. Do they have good snacks?
I think so. They used to have this thing where you get these large bag of chips, like the family size bag of chips for like $4, and you get two of them. So you buy one. I don't know if it was a buy one get one free, but it was like a pair. You can mix and match, and they have since did away with that. So now there's each single bag or something.
Well, it's already family size, and now you get two for $4. Are they wood chips? That's what I'm thinking. It can't be anything nutritious.
Wood chips. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, you might as well say that, I guess. They're like the Doritos, Frito-Lays.
Oh,
Those wood chips.
genetically modified wood chips.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. Well, c'est la vie.
So how are you in the midst of all this
I mean, I'm fine. I'm on the East Coast, and what's happening in Florida is on the West Coast. So we did get rain, we did get some wind, but it was not hurricane. Well, at least not. It was, kind of gusty, but nothing.
So are the people shopping like it's like 1999 or something like that? empty the store shelves and
Oh, well, see, this is the beauty of having what you need when you need it, So I start early, and this is what you should do, the beauty of what you should do. Don't wait until there's going to be something happening before you go and get your things. Be
right.
stocking up water as you can. So every time you go to the grocery store, say, I'm going to get another 24 pack of water, or I'm going to get some more jugs of water, and store those away so that when it does come to there's a tropical storm or something, you have the water and you don't have to be in the store with everybody else. Or also be watching, see, because people also don't watch what's happening. So if you watch and you see some kind of disturbance, don't wait until they give you a projected track. Go get your water, because then you can get, and that's another thing. I had Instacart deliver my stuff, so I don't know what was going on in the stores.
So you had to get like a weather report from the Instacart person. So how was that weather out there? Thank you for my groceries.
No, I didn't. No, I did this way ahead of time. I didn't
okay.
make them come out in rain.
Okay.
No, not at all. That's what you do.
Here's a nickel for your time.
Nickel. That's your tip. Anyway, let's look and see who we've got. See, Love is here, one of the CQ family. It says good evening and happy Wednesday. Jasmine Graham says we're just starting. No, don't worry. We got started late because we're still having the echo issue. So we're trying to troubleshoot to no avail, but I'm glad you all are here. D. Carpio is here on YouTube. What's up, D? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Shanice Green, swoop. There it is. She has the best hair.
She changed her picture. Okay.
Wait, did she change her picture?
Yeah, I didn't see the swoop.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that I don't know what it says. Shanice, wait. Your birthday. Okay, correct me. When was your birthday? Your birthday was either last week or it's this week. We're just celebrating forever. So happy birthday to Shanice, but whether it's belated or before, or now it is. Now her birthday is now. Happy birthday anyway. And Susan Engels is here. Hey, Susan. She says, pray everyone is safe and doing well. Yes, we're all doing well. I'm speaking for everybody. We're all doing very well. Yeah, you gotta love Instacart. I'm telling you, Instacart is just it. And well, look who's here. She has joined us from the depths of Costco. The Queen of Food Truckery Administrator. Yeah. That's it. Serena Wills is here. Serena, thank you so much for being here. Oh, also my good friend DS is here. Hello, DS. How are you? Says hello to me and fellow media scopers. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so it was September 18th, so about 10 days ago. Whatever, we're still celebrating. Let's have some cheering Africans. Or can you not give us cheering Africans today?
Happy birthday,
Cheering
Shanice.
Africans. Yes, happy belated birthday, Shanice. Cheering Africans for you. Serena says, you already know it is Taco Wednesday, and we have a happy hour on deck. Buy one, get one, half off. All sorts of wonderful libations and all sorts of wonderful treats at the MediaScope food truck. Oh, boy. Even with sound issues.
I need it.
You need it.
Yeah, I need it. Yum.
Even with sound issues, he manages to find that straw and ice. Sheesh. So I promise, guys, we're going to have this sound thing worked out next week. We tried everything again. We tried different things again, and I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be platform related. That's all I can think of now. But it's okay.
Those are my suspicions to begin with.
Don't act like you knew all along who the villain was on Scooby-Doo. Come on, get out. Now let's see who the villain really is. Acted like you always knew all along. Get out.
Yeah, those were my suspicions.
So Shanice is on Twitch. Twitch is back up. They were down a little bit. And as is C Love. She's on Twitch too. Yeah. I'm liking having Twitch on board. I really am.
So you think we'll be going to Twitch more often, or is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
so.
Well, welcome to the family, Twitch.
Welcome to the family Twitch. Because Twitter, I don't know what they're doing. We appreciate you, but we don't know what you're doing.
So we're
LinkedIn,
dissing
when you
Twitter.
go ahead.
So we're dissing Twitter.
Nobody knows. They just themselves.
Oh, they did it to themselves. Is that what it
They
is?
did it to themselves. Yeah. So Rena, he does have his own ice cubes. He has his own ice cubes.
I got a backup generator for the Ice Cube sound effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's taking all of my might to just get through this. So we're going to go ahead and start. Hugs for everybody that's watching. Thank you so much. Okay, let's greet properly everybody who is watching on Bookface or Facebook. Welcome. You're the OG of the group. So Bookface, thank you for being here. Those of you watching, what happened?
I'm just laughing at Bookface.
It is Bookface. Bookface, that's like, you know what it sounds like? Remember on Good Times Bookman?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought about.
Bookface equals Bookman.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about.
And you're just as effective as Bookman, too. So there we go. Bookface, those of you that are watching on Twitch, hey, Twitch is a new stream partner. They're not really a partner, but they're a new place we stream to. So welcome to the Twitch. Welcome to everybody watching on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? You know, YouTube, even though we've been there for a few months now, it's still kind of new to the game. So welcome, YouTube. We're loving having you over here. And the best thing about YouTube is that you don't even have to really sign in. You could just watch. But if you happen to be signed in, we would appreciate if you like and subscribe, or subscribe to me and like it. We're liking being over here, so we would appreciate you being part of our YouTube family. And for those of you that happen to be listening in the Caribbean, Nassau, Bahamas, and beyond on Gospel 107.1 FM tomorrow, Thursday.
Ooh,
The man didn't even let me finish.
I need that. I needed that.
You do. If you are going to be listening tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Gospel 107.1 FM, we wish you a multitude of blessings. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Do you notice how quickly MC got to the song?
Mm-hmm. I needed that. Yeah, you know what? I think we should officiate like a bingo night. What do you think about that?
Bingo night. Put a 1 in the chat if you want a MediaScope bingo night. And then I'm going to wait for MC to explain exactly what he means.
I don't know. I thought about the church, the little sound effect and bingo night.
Bingo night.
Yeah. So we could have you and I, we can both officiate a bingo night.
I-27. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, you have to roll the little ball by hand. Just
roll the ball. What bingo are you playing?
With the little bingo, the ball's inside of it. You roll it by hand. You spin the ball. It's like a globe or something with the numbers inside. And you reach in and grab a number.
You mean in Spanish it's tombola, but there's a name for it, and I can't remember. Somebody knows what it is, but I know in Spanish it's tombola, and it's spin. So I'm like, you roll the ball by hand. I'm thinking bowling. I'm like, that's how bingo works.
No. It's like a little handle on it.
Right, and it turns the number so that you randomly pick a bingo
Mhm.
ball.
Right. That's funny.
Jasmine Graham thinks that MC should be bookman for Halloween.
Jasmine, no bingo cards for you.
Don't be too sad about that one. Because you probably have you ever played bingo?
I have.
Have you ever won at bingo? That's the biggest question.
No. No.
Bingo is the biggest racket there is going. You go and they're like, "Oh, this is now." And I don't really have a money because they're a problem with it because they're usually doing it to like raise money for the church or something like that. So that's fine. But the thing is, people go with like high hopes. There are people that I've gone before where people have like their good luck charms all
Yeah,
set up, like and
absolutely.
they have the markers. Like we'll have generic markers from the store, like the dollar store or something. They have top-notch markers to mark off their bingo cards. And
Absolutely.
heaven forbid that you call out bingo when you really don't have it.
Ooh.
People look at you.
Ooh.
People get so angry.
You might as well cancel Christmas.
Pack up your bingo chips and leave.
Leave
Just
town. Real.
And there are people, they buy like a whole table worth of bingo things, and they're like, I-23.
They are serious about their bingo, for real.
But does anybody win? That's what I want to know. Although I know there's some people. We were at bingo one time, and somebody did win. I was like, oh, that's nice. Older gentleman. I was like, oh, that's nice. But I've never won. Therefore, I've only played bingo twice, and that's it.
Yeah, they've got like bingo halls out this way.
Whole bingo halls.
Yeah, whole bingo halls. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. That's Texas for you.
All right.
So we've got Wabiri here. What's up, Wabiri? How are you? And guess what? C Love agrees that you should be bookman for Halloween.
No, she's agreeing that we should play bingo.
Oh, okay. I'm also saying that you should be bookman for Halloween. Anyway, Jay is here. What's up? Let's see. So, and it is called a tumbler.
Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah. After Dark with Johnny Ray is here, and he says, "Roll the ball." I was thinking, I was like, "Roll the ball." That's bowling.
Yeah.
That's not bingo.
Yeah, I was should have been more descriptive.
I don't think we need any more descriptions from you. Yes, and Susan Engels, that's exactly what I saw. People that had troll dolls as good luck charms. So you saw a whole bunch of multicolored troll dolls. I mean, if I wasn't so intent on trying to hear the numbers, I think it would have been hilarious. And I would have tried to hold myself from laughing, but it was no laughing matter. They would have looked at you like it's something funny. No, ma'am. I'm just trying to find my I-23.
Yeah, I wonder if there's ever been like a documentary done in bingo hall. Bingo halls. I don't know.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think a documentary on bingo would be interesting.
All the smoke, cigarette smoke, cocktails.
It's a sad sport. He Love says no bingo. Jasmine says no bingo. Oh, I'm devastated. Yeah. Don't be too sad if MC takes away your bingo cards and bingo chips. Aren't there some places where they use chips?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fun. They used to. Remember, I went to Catholic school. Every week was bingo week at Catholic school because I was raising money for something. All right, well, let's get to it because we've already started late, unfortunately. But guys, thank you for joining anyway. You know what? Let me ask you all something, and I'm really interested to know. By the way, if you're just joining, you're not late. We just started. This is MediaScope, all things media, tech, and pop culture. I am Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, also a journalist. I have to apologize for the slight echo that you hear, but as long as you hear me, I'm all good. It's you all, these wonderful stories, and also this joker, MC Curtis, who is running the bells and the whistles. MC.
Bingo. No,
You
I'm
don't
joking.
have bingo, and then people are looking all over that you don't have bingo. They're looking all over to make sure you really have it.
Right.
Skeptical of it. Oh boy. I'm just getting visuals of the 2 times I did go to bingo. It was, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Serena Will says, bingo special on the food truck. Call out a random number between 1 and 50. Call it right and you get a free dessert. Oh, I love that. MediaScope bingo.
I like that. Good deal.
Yeah, that's better than real bingo. Because at least, well, you may not get a prize, but at least it's fun. And you don't have to pay for cards.
Right.
Anyway. Here we go. Oh, and Ron TV Metro is here all the way from the Philippines. He did a really wonderful live the other day that I caught on the replay. Great job. I can't wait to see more of your stuff, Ron. Yay. Okay, so the gang is all here for real, for real. Let's get into it. Let me have the intro for the media segment, please. Yeah. Photo 1, please. Is anybody as excited about The Last Airbender as I am? Are you, MC?
No, I actually never seen a show.
Oh, well, maybe this is your time to do it. So Netflix has unveiled the latest cast additions to the highly anticipated Avatar, The Last Airbender. So it's going to be executive produced by showrunner Albert Kim, and in a statement from Netflix said that the quote, live action adaptation is a chance to showcase Asian and indigenous characters as living, breathing people, not just in a cartoon, but in a world that truly exists, very similar to the one we live in. And that, I think that is spot on and right on, because anytime you see, think about it, whenever we see Asian characters, whether it's South Asian, Southeast Asian, North Asian, whenever we see them, it's often not in a quote real setting. Think about it. It's often folkloric, which is great. I love folklore, but you don't have a sense of them, as he said, as living, breathing people, and they are people, right?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I'm loving it for this reason alone, even if this is not anything that I've seen. But if you remember, it was on Nickelodeon from 2005 to 2008, I believe. And so now this is the live action version of this, not a cartoon. And I think it's important because I love animation, but I think it's important, especially when animation is not about talking animals, that that you show people as they are, as they live, and it's not just folklore, it's not just stories from ancient stories, that these people live now. So I think that's critically important. So way to go, Albert Kim. So I'm going to point you toward Lost Remote, and if you're not subscribed to Adweek or Lost Remote, get subscribed, because this is where I get some of my stories from both of these publications. So Lost Remote is one that's all about TV. Adweek is television, but it's also advertising and a bunch of things. And it's free to get the newsletters. So you just sign up with your email and they'll send these things to you. I think have daily news, so it's a good way to keep abreast of what's happening in the industry. So there, if you go to Adweek or to Lost Remote, you'll get to see all the wonderful actors that are on board now. So I'm excited about this one. This is good. This is good stuff. So congrats to all the actors who are going to be in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and to Albert Kim for doing this. And I'm going to support. I will watch this on Netflix, provided I still have Netflix in a little while, because Netflix, for me to keep paying, you need to come up with some new stuff now. Okay. Could I have photo 2, please? And while we're waiting for photo 2, look who is here. One of my favorite bison ever, David Benjamin Eccles. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So Jasmine said that her cousins loved Airbender. Yeah, a lot of people were really into it. So this is going to be interesting to see. Oh, look who is here. My Wednesday just got better because Claude Diamond is here. Thank you. I am so fine, Claude. I'm on the east side. That's happening on the west. We just got a little bit of rain and some wind. Everything is good here. So thank you for the concern. Yeah, everybody who checked in with me, thank you so much. Everything is good. Oh, look who's here. See Will Inspire is here too. Thank you. See Will Inspire. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. Wait, Raw TV Metro said yes. About time. Joe Coy's Easter Sunday movie, you would get an understanding of Filipinos. Oh, wonderful. Well, is it on Netflix? Let me know if it is, and I will watch it. We don't have an understanding of enough culture, because I think it's the same thing with African culture. And while we're starting to get more of these stories, like I'm the Woman King, I think that's phenomenal. And you saw it, right, MC?
I sure did.
And you enjoyed it heartily.
Absolutely.
And everybody, we talked about this last week, but put in the chat if you saw it since we last talked. Obviously, I have not. I'm waiting for it to come on streaming, but I think it's critically important to have these stories, especially historical accounts. But again, it's putting Africans in in an ancient sense, and we live and breathe and eat now. So we need to see more current day stories with all types of people, because it's the same thing with Africans, right? It's the same thing with we could go on, but we need to see the now. But so this is going to be interesting to see. Go ahead.
That's interesting. I mean, because I think from a African perspective, I think is that I heard someone say that I think people think that we were actually, or a lot of people, black people were born slaves, but that's not the fact. That's not true. And so those movies, such as The Woman King, it really depicts that we weren't born slaves, and so they're
Right.
needed. They're absolutely needed.
That Black history didn't start with slavery,
Yeah,
and it's important to know.
absolutely.
And see, but that's the importance of having like I was saying last week, I think it's really important. Hollywood does play a role. When they greenlight things like this, it's seen by large numbers of people, and that's important. Because
Right.
I'm an indie filmmaker, so I'm all into the independent, but it's important for the larger Hollywood industry to greenlight things like these projects as well. So
Absolutely.
congrats.
Sure.
Let's talk a little bit about our dear friend James Earl Jones. Now remember, or did we even talk about it? I don't know. I think we may have been off that day when James Earl Jones, no, we talked about it, that there's a theater on Broadway that's been renamed after him. We did talk about that, right?
We did talk about that.
Yes. All right. So yay, that's one thing. But alas, the voice of Darth Vader will no longer be the voice of Darth Vader in a sense. He is retiring from voicing Darth Vader, and AI will take over instead. He has been the voice for decades. Think about this. What's this? What is this? I didn't even have a chance to look it up, but on IG, I said, I think it was, and somebody can tell me, when did the first Star Wars movie that had Darth Vader in it, when did that come out? Was it 1977? I want to say it was 77. Do you know, MC?
I don't know for sure, but I probably would venture to say that you're probably correct.
I know it was the late 70s. So I think it was 1977. So we're talking about he's been voicing it since then. That's decades at this point. The man is 91. He deserves to rest.
Absolutely.
So he's handing over his duties to technology, to AI. So according to Afrotech and NBC News, he has finally signed off on archival recordings, and a system is being used by beginner filmmakers that are planning to use artificial intelligence to recreate Jones's younger voice from the
Hmm.
franchise's previous films. So what they're going to do is go back to the older recordings and use AI to recreate, because, you know, obviously his voice is different than
Sure.
when he was younger.
Absolutely.
Not much, but it still is different. Obviously, your voice changes as you age. Some people don't know. Some people's voices don't change, but his has changed slightly, but not much. So that's what they're doing. They are recreating it. That's the power of technology.
Hmm. What do you think
Wow.
about that? Do you think that's a good thing, or what do you think about that? Having AI.
About AI, oh gosh, we don't have time for this.
Hmm.
And I want to know from you all, before I answer this, put in the chat how you feel about James Earl Jones retiring from voicing Darth Vader. I feel like he deserves to rest. And if we can use AI to keep it going forever, then by all means, as long as he's getting paid for getting the royalties and for it, hey, I'm good. I it's a I don't like the term double-edged sword.
Hmm.
It's two ends of a pointy piece of plantain. How about that?
Great. It's much clearer now.
It much clearer. Good. So this is two ends of a pointy piece of plantain. On one end, you have things like this, where it allows an actor who to kind of live on into perpetuity because of this, as so long as this individual is getting compensated accordingly. I'm good with it. On the other end, the propensity for evil that this brings up, because nothing is ever nice with us humans, or we humans.
Absolutely.
Somebody always takes this and uses it for evil. So there's the good end, one pointy end of plantain. The other pointy end of the plantain is the evil end. So it's a mixed bag. Huh?
A double-edged plantain.
The double-edged plantain. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be saying from now on. Well, it's a double-edged plantain. Yeah, and I'll just, if they look at me funny, you had to be there. You had to be there. So that's what's happening there. Let's see. All right, well, put in the chat and let me know. Okay, here we go. It took a minute to catch up. So Serena Will said he's like the guy who voices Optimus Prime for the Transformers. His voice is irreplaceable, but he too is getting up there in age. Legend. Yeah, exactly. So that's why AI is important, because it allows us the opportunity to basically immortalize their voices. Because can you think about this? Okay. We're very in tune. We listen to things. We're very in tune with voices and such, right? We can tell when something has changed. Remember when there was a new Kermit the Frog? Does anybody remember that?
I do.
You could tell that the voice changed, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. And that's a little bit different because that's puppetry, right? And there is something, there's a behind the puppet is a puppeteer with a voice that voices it.
Right.
So it's a little bit different than just, voiceover. But imagine being able to keep those voices forever.
It's also part of their branding too.
It is part of their brand. They're like, that's not Kermit the Frog.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's not Miss Piggy, So anyway, but fun fact about James Earl Jones and this role. Did you know that he, in an interview, he said to voice this film franchise, he originally was paid $7,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has an estimated total now of making $70 billion. Ranks as the number 5 highest grossing franchise of all time.
Jeez.
Yeah, it would too if you only pay $7,000 for the voice of a major. But I'm sure, again, we're talking about $7,000 in 1970 something dollars.
Right.
So Ron has this fun fact that the language used by the Ewoks in Star Wars is Filipino. Is it?
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Hmm.
I know often when they have, they have the different creatures in Star Wars, they base the languages often off of, they're not completely made up. They're often based off of real dialects and languages with tweaks. And so, but I didn't know it was Filipino. Now, is it a particular Filipino language? Because I know that I don't know how many. I know you have Tagalog. I know you've got different ones. So can you tell me which language it's based off of? I would love to know. Anyway, let's see. Would love an AI voice of Elmo used for Darth Vader. Oh my gosh. Ron, I don't think I would take Darth Vader seriously if he sounded like Elmo.
Right.
Nobody could. What is up to the assistant queen of food truckery? Terry Johnson is here. Hey, Terry, what is going on? All right. So, yeah, that's what's happening in that neck of the woods. James Earl Jones enjoy being retired from that. I'm sure he's not retiring completely from everything, but voicing that, it takes a toll on your voice. I'm sure. And it just takes a toll because you're still acting. You're not just sitting in a booth. You're still acting. That's why it's called voice acting. So, anyway, let's keep going. Could I have photo 3, please? As if anybody still cares about the Golden Globes, I'm going to talk about it anyway. All right, so the Golden Globes has announced new TV categories. So we already talked about they're coming back, and we all decided, meh, but okay, they're coming back, and they have 4 new television categories. So they've divided the Golden Globes into for supporting actor and supporting actress in a miniseries or television movie. So there are 4 new categories. Listen to these. Best supporting actor in a television series, musical, comedy, or drama. Same thing for actress, musical, comedy, or drama. Best supporting actor in a limited anthology series or motion picture being made for television. And then the same thing for actress. So the division of these categories will actually help Emmy nominees, for example, like Tyler James Williams from Abbott Elementary. He's amazing. Remember, he played in Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's absolutely amazing. And by the way, Abbott Elementary comes on tonight. I cannot miss it. I missed it last week, so I need to watch Abbott. If you have not, watch it. So it would help people like him by dividing them down like that. So he was competing against Seth Rogen from Pam and Tommy, or like Laurie Metcalf from The Dropout facing off with Leslie Manville from The Crown. So you've got major people that are up against each other. So by separating it, that made a difference. Now, I don't know to the average viewer that is going to make a difference. I don't know to you all that it makes a difference, but to them it makes a difference, and that's all that matters. That's half the battle. All right. So once again, for those of you that are interested, January 10th, Tuesday, January 10th is the Golden Globes on NBC and streaming on Peacock. Yay.
My calendar right now.
Put it down in the calendar because you don't want to forget, MC.
I don't.
I may have to call you and remind you.
Please do.
Because it's very important. Do I look convincing?
Mm-hmm. You sound convincing.
Good. All right, let's go on to photo 4, please. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome to the fold. This is all things media, tech, and pop culture on MediaScope. My name is Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, also a journalist. Me, you, MC. What's up, MC?
Hey, everybody. What's happening?
Great. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you. And don't forget, you can like and subscribe to us on YouTube. I always forget to say that, so I'm saying that now. Oh, Movie Pass, oh, Movie Pass, oh, Movie Pass, how wretched are your ways. Oh, Movie Pass, oh, Movie Pass. So, a former Movie Pass executive or former Movie Pass executives have been accused of fraud by the SEC.
Oh, boy.
They said, listen now, they said the SEC has said Movie Pass was founded on a lie. That's exactly what they said. They alleged this in a complaint just Monday night. So let's go back. 2017, they introduced $9.95 a month, all you can eat movies. Yeah, I said all you can eat movies. All right. So August of 2017, but according to the complaint, executives Theodore Farnsworth and Mitch Lowe knew that this was just a marketing gimmick and that the price was unsustainably low. But in public, they said they had done all the research and the rigorous marketing testing and determined that they could turn a profit. But the SEC said, quote, in fact, they had done no research and no testing. And when asked by Variety if they would eventually have to raise prices, Farnsworth said the answer is no. He said, critics don't understand our business model, and neither did you. That's why you closed.
Wow.
Neither did you, sir. That would be a quarter to never, Ron. Best supporting interns. The whole industry is run by interns. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Oh, we got a fun fact from Serena Wills. The first Star Wars has sound effects that were made by a bunch of students stomping in between the outside of pillars of the Carrier Dome at Syracuse University. They let off a serious echo. How interesting. Now, if you don't know, Serena Wills is a proud graduate of Syracuse University. I've been to that university several times because went to school 3 hours down the road. Is 3 hours really down the road? Not really. Anyway, and Ron TV Metro says that it is Tagalog. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. All right, I was right. Serena Wills said the first one came out in 1977. I knew something about 77 sounded right besides the blizzard of 77. So fantastic. Wonderful. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Dee, for already subscribing. Wonderful. All right. So you knew that this was not sustainable. How many times did we say that this is not a sustainable model? Where did they get $10 a month for all you can eat?
We did several times.
Where did they think they could go to the Old Country buffet and eat for $2.99? At some point, you know that it's probably like those potato chips you ate, that it's wood chips.
The Old Country buffet.
It's the Old Country buffet. So what is the thing? Fast, cheap, and good. You could have it fast and cheap, but you can't have it good. You can have it fast and good, but it won't be cheap. So you can only have two of those, right?
Right.
So you could have it cheap, and you could have it fast, but it won't be good. It was good for a while. You were living the coconut shrimp life for a while. And then that coconut shrimp slowly dried up.
Jeez.
The chocolate fountain quickly ran dry. The strawberries, the fresh strawberries you used to dip in that chocolate fountain, they then gave you canned peaches and made you open the can yourself. What happened?
Lights out on a chocolate fountain. Pulled the plug.
They pulled the plug, and then this sad little piece of chocolate was dripping.
Right.
They were using the finest French chocolates as well.
Jeez.
That's what happened. So apparently they were telling folks, oh, you don't understand our business model. Sirs, neither do you. So the SEC accused Lowe and Farnsworth of violating securities laws and profiting from their alleged fraud. Oh, this is too good. The agency also charged that Khalid Itam, a MoviePass executive, submitted false invoices to the company and obtained more than $310,000 for his personal benefit. I can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. The saga continues.
Wow.
So, and this is coming out now at a time when MoviePass is trying to get their footing back. Never mind that these are not the executives anymore. Never mind that the original owner bought it back. I can't remember his name, but never mind that he bought it again. And it's going to be. But remember, we talked about this.
We did.
Never mind. Never mind that all of this is different. All people hear is Movie Pass, and now what they're going to think is fraud. Wow. I don't know that I would want to be the owner of Movie Pass right now.
So do you think
I would rebrand.
So do you think the SEC was strategic about their coming out about this fraud? There was a strategy behind it?
There could have been a strategy behind it. I like to think, though, that it took them so long to gather everything they needed to make this allegation that it just coincidentally happened to be at the same time that Movie Pass is launching again.
Interesting.
Because that's a crime, too, if you purposely tried to. So I don't think that was something that was intentionally done. I think all the stars aligned, not for the Movie Pass owner.
Right, exactly.
Yes, the Old Country Buffet. The $2.99 Old Country Buffet. Absolutely, Serena Wills. Absolutely. I'm like, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Okay, wait, I have to give you more. Because I know we've got to move on. But let me give you more. According to the complaint, Farnsworth and Lowe tried to slow the cash burn at the company by restricting access to certain films and certain AMC theaters. So they knew they were running through cash, right? So that's like, okay, we can't have you have every movie. We said unlimited, and that's not really unlimited.
Right,
so now they're starting to put some things in place. So in January 2018, Lowe told his staff to block access to 6 Bollywood films because they were, quote, killing us financially. Well, whose fault is that?
Wow.
There's this whole court. I'm going to need this, so I'll see if I can put this up in my timeline as an article. Go read the entire thing. This is from Variety. I can't make this up. And speaking of fraud, could I please have photo 5, please? The SEC is busy.
Jeez.
Warner Brothers, the SEC is alleging that Warner Brothers had cooked up HBO Max's subscriber numbers, misled shareholders in the Discovery merger. This is according to a lawsuit. They upped the numbers by up to 10 million subscribers, according to this complaint, and misled shareholders in other ways that violate the Securities Act, according to a class action lawsuit that claims it could potentially represent hundreds of thousands of plaintiffs. So this was filed last. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I clicked off of it. So this was filed on Friday. Wow. So they were busy over this weekend. Filed on Friday. Monday, this other thing comes out. So, yeah, hundreds of thousands of plaintiffs, people, filed in New York last Friday on behalf of the Collinsville Police Pension Board, which is an Illinois-based shareholder of Warner Brothers. So here's the thing. It is a pension board. So this is even why it's even more problematic. Because, you know, when there are pensions and all these things, it's not just sitting there. They invest this money.
Absolutely.
And this was one of their investments. So if you are now playing with somebody's pension.
Sure.
So thinking that this was a solid deal, they invested in this. So they invest. That's why it's going to be, it could be hundreds of thousands of people because of things like this.
Jeez.
So this is something to think about. I can't make Fraud Friday.
Did they say a specific number in regards to what this what is the HBO Warner Brothers merger or buyout or something like that? Did they just give the actual number for the subscribers? So you said it was like 10 million.
They inflated it by 10 million subscribers.
By 10 million. Wow. Okay. Jeez.
So yeah, they said they had 10 million more subscribers than they actually did. And of course, that makes it look more
Absolutely.
palatable to somebody
Absolutely.
that ups investor confidence. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Police pension board. Let's do these poor people.
Wow. That sucks,
These
man.
poor people. So at the time of the merger, but they haven't lost yet because, at the time of the merger, Discovery shares were $24.78. Tuesday, they were trading just yesterday, just above $11.
Oh, wow.
As news of this came out, absolutely. So the lawsuit says that among several other adverse information being adverse pieces of information being kept hidden, the merging companies overstated the subscriber base for HBO Max. Quote, Warner Media was improvidently concentrating its investments in streaming and ignoring its other business lines and overstating the numbers of subscribers to HBO Max by as many as 10 million subscribers, by including as subscribers AT&T customers who had received bundled access to HBO Max but had not signed on to the service. You can't put those people in there. They don't count yet.
Right, right.
That's like Quibi. Sorry, Quibi, we have to use you. Using the number of people that subscribe during the 3-month free trial as subscribers. You don't know that they haven't signed up yet. They're just doing the free trial.
Wow.
More than 700 million shares of Warner Brothers Discovery stock were issued to Discovery Common and preferred shareholders pursuant to this merger, according to the lawsuits, meaning that hundreds of thousands of people could potentially join the federal securities class action filed in New York Federal District Court. People, why can't we just do right?
That's huge.
It's huge. Again, this is something that you probably need to. It's a long article. It's in the wrap. I would, you know what I should do? I will do a whole kind of thing of like, hey, here's some of the stories we talked about. Check them out at these links so that you could check them out yourself. It is because these stories are big. So those are the two big media stories that came out.
Should be called SEC Gangbusters.
Hello, Umar. Welcome. Thank you for being here. C Love says, don't play with my money. Exactly. And I will post it on the timeline. So wait, that means there's no Nigerian prince too? Probably not. Oh, Claude Diamond says, I want the coconut shrimp life. Where do I sign up? You could sign up at Costco for the coconut shrimp life. Okay. And so Ron asked this. My thoughts on multi-level marketing. That's interesting. I guess it works for some people. It has been advantageous for some people, but it's also been shown that often it's the only people that really benefit are the people that started off very early and then make it to the very top. That it never really fully benefits everybody. But again, every MLM is different. So it's just about doing your research. So absolutely. Jasmine says the audacity of these people, they have some real audacity. The audacity is, I want to know what store these people go to buy Audacity. Does it come in a pack of 2 like MC Curtis's beloved chips? Where can I buy some? I need that type of audacity. Sheesh. Right there, just doing the free trial. Greedy. Well, I'm not going to say anything because I just do free trial as well. But you cannot bank your numbers on free trial. Let's keep going. Could I have, because we only have 10 minutes left, we are going to actually, less than 10 minutes, but I want us to get to a lot of these things. So could I have, let's see. Let's go to the YouTube one, please. Let me tell you about a new feature that is happening with YouTube Shorts. Now, we talked about this last week, that YouTube, they had this event called Made on YouTube, and they released a whole bunch of new features, including that we talked about the YouTube courses. They're going to launch courses where people creators can launch courses. Obviously, you have to meet the threshold. They're also you're going to be able to monetize shorts. They're now going to be putting ads in shorts, and now YouTube Shorts has added narration voiceovers. Excuse me, I have to TikTok. Excuse me. Anyway, so, am I not right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I not right?
Absolutely.
So they've added narration voiceovers, very similar to TikTok. You can actually do the same thing on Instagram Reels as well, but they're really looking to try and compete with TikTok by adding a whole bunch of new features to Shorts, including the voiceover narration. You can add commentary on top of your already recorded videos, and that could be like cooking tutorials, instructional voiceovers, live reactions to funny things, day in the life, my morning routine, the average stuff that you see on TikTok and Reels. Does anybody have any original thoughts anymore? Asking for a friend.
Right. I think a lot of these companies are just trying to find out what works, and that's on the backs of someone else who's already having a level of success.
And I can't blame them, because if it's working for someone else, that doesn't mean you cannot come out with a similar product. But what happens is that we just look at duplication rather than innovation. And that's where we are now. I want some innovation as opposed to just replication and duplication. Anyway, but it's available now for those of you that are creating shorts, and they are really wanting people to create shorts because they are really trying to be a TikTok alternative. So it may work out well for you. If you already have 1,000 followers and you can get 14 million views, it might work out for you.
Wow. Okay.
Plays.
Yeah. Gonna ask you. Yeah. Wasn't it like 1 million views or something like that on a short?
14 million.
Jeez. It's like
because right now,
the entire world.
What happened?
It's like the population of the entire world.
I know. I know. So I'm like, because I looked at my stats on YouTube the other day to say, because the thing is, you have to apply to be eligible for this creator program, right? So this creator program, I looked. Everything was like so low for me, because you have to have, in order to be in this creator program, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, Shorts now makes it possible for you to have 1,000 subscribers and 14 million plays. So that might not be as impossible. I don't know. So all I know is that that's not me. So anyway, so Ron says that YouTube has been putting ads in his videos, but he's not monetized yet, still need to complete the subs. Yeah, absolutely. No, you don't have to be part of the partner. It's called the YouTube Partner Program, not the Creator Program. But you don't have to be part of the YouTube Partner Program for them to put ads on your videos. You just are not going to get any money from it. So that's why it's advantageous to, if you can, try and do, because they're already monetizing off of you putting your content up there and you're not getting anything back. And that's why they put that threshold of 1,000 subscribers and X amount of watch hours. It's 4,000 watch hours or 14 million views for shorts. So they put a threshold. So until you make that threshold,
right, exactly,
they will be monetizing off of your content. Which that's a whole other argument. But so here we go. So Claude says this. YouTube Shorts has increased my business leads by 22%. That is awesome.
Interesting.
That is awesome. We're going to have to talk. I would love to have you on so we could talk about that. Now, you've been on the show before, but I would love to have you back on. I'll talk to you offline. We need to do that. And so Claude says this, that he creates 2 to 5 YouTube Shorts every day. It really works. Oh, you trying to give me more work, Claude Diamond? All right, what if I try it for a week and see what happens? Can't promise I'm going to do 2 to 3. 1.
Claude Diamond does courses too, doesn't he?
Claude Diamond does everything. Quad Diamond does everything. And yes, David, you're absolutely correct. Ads are money. So Claude says that creative original content is attraction marketing. Yes, yes. And you know, the whole thing is everything now with marketing and advertising, everything is pointing toward user generated content.
Right. Absolutely, Tachi. Absolutely.
Pointing toward UGC, user generated content. So
Absolutely.
all of this makes perfect sense. Jasmine, try it for 30 days. Who's doing it with me? Because I'll be darned if I'm doing it by myself. And I'll see what happens after day 7 as to whether or not I'll continue. So I know that you need to, but I'll see. 30 days.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you. Yay, Jasmine. 30 days. 30 days shorts. Yay. Okay, so maybe I have to reconsider because he says YouTube Google makes my car payment. Where do I sign up?
Right.
I have no car payment, but I could use that money for something else. All right. Let's see if we could get a few more in so that we can make this show 1 hour. All right. Could I have the intro to the tech part, please? If you didn't know there was an Amazon event today, could I have photo 9? I think this is 9, right?
Correct.
Some of you didn't know. Did you know there was an Amazon event today, MC?
Absolutely not.
Did you care?
No, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, I don't feel bad that I missed it. And you guys know that I know just about every tech event that's happening. This one completely escaped my radar. Completely escaped the radar. So, yeah, they just wrapped their fall hardware event. They announced a bunch of new gadgets. Let's go with photo. Oh, here we go. Photo 9. This is the Amazon Smart TV. It's new. It's the Fire TV Omni QLED series starting at $800, $799.99.
What size is it?
It's available in 2 sizes, 65 inches and 75 inches. So, the 65 starts at the $800. And you can pre-order today.
That's not bad for 65-inch television, right?
It actually is not that bad. It's not that bad. Now, if they said like $2,000, I would have been like, go back to the drawing board. But that's really not that bad for a television. And it's cool because it acts like a piece of wall art when it's not in use. And that is the reigning style right now in home decor, that people don't really want to see televisions. So when it's not in use, it becomes art and it looks like wall art. So that is a very smart thing. So let me go to 9A, please. Amazon has also upgraded their remote to Alexa Voice Remote Pro. And you can have it for $35. $34.99 is way too much for a remote. So they just unveiled this. It is the Voice Remote Pro. Pre-orders start today. They begin shipping in November. You can ask the Alexa device to help you find your remote, and it will start playing a noise. Really? This is $34.90? Let's keep going.
Right.
Jeez. Could I have 9B, please? All right. So this is the Fire TV Cube for $139.99. It is the 3rd generation of the Fire TV Cube, and it's like a cross between a streaming media player and an Echo speaker. So this is the first big refresh for it since 2019. And they said that it's 20% faster than the previous one and its predecessor. And it has support for 4K Ultra HD, Dolby Vision, HDR, and Dolby Atmos audio. So if you're an audiophile, and this may be for you, $140. Could I have the next one, please? And Fire TV is coming to Amazon Echo Show 15 later this year for free. Could I have the next one, please? They also announced that Amazon owned Ring, yes, Amazon owns Ring, unveiled the new Spotlight Cam Pro. So it is a new pro tier security camera that has 3D motion detection, and it can send motion alerts to your phone. And it has multiple power options, including solar. So the Ring Spotlight Cam Pro battery and plug-in cost $229.99. And the Cam Pro Solar is priced at $249.99. Could I have the next one, please? Oh, we heard about this one before. Oh, isn't it cute? So Amazon's Astro Robot, they talked about last time. They didn't unveil. It was unveiled today. They added new features, including pet detection. They can check on doors to see if they're open. I don't care if it's okay. Can you close the door if it's open? That's what I want to know.
Right. Exactly.
Don't tell me it's open. Close it then. And it also allows for pet detection so owners can monitor their pets from home. What were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, did you close the door? You said it was open. Did you close it?
Door is open. Well, go close it. I do not have the capacity to close doors. Waste of money.
Right.
So anyway, it's only available by order right now. You can't even get it. It's only available by special pre-order, and I think you have to be on the list for that to happen. And it's quite a bit expensive. I think it's $1,400. They didn't have the price here, but I remember reading because I tried to look up. It was about $1,450 or something like that. Could I have the next one, please? Amazon adds enhanced shopping features to Echo Show. So you could say to your device, shop the look if you're on something, and it will search for that. Yay. Next one, please. Amazon has introduced four new Echo devices. So the Echo Dot, the Echo Dot with clock, the Echo Dot Kids, and the Echo Studio, and the Echo Audio. Actually, so they have 4 new products, but there are 5 Echoes. Okay, so for those of you that want a smart speaker, that's it. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they want to hear every damn thing, right?
I know, not me. Yeah. Here, this is for you, child.
Right.
And could I have the next one, please? So they just unveiled the Halo Rise for $140. It's a bedside sleep tracker. And I don't know what else you're tracking, but whatever. They say it has environmental sensing with a smart alarm wake-up light, as well as machine learning and sensor tech to accurately detect sleep patterns. This sounds an awful lot like something like an app that you could have on your phone, right?
Absolutely. Or a watch you can wear on your wrist.
Or what? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. It works with Alexa, doesn't require users to press a button or charge a battery, and it helps determine all of your sleep phases from REM to light to deep sleep and provides users with a sleep score. And then what do you do with that sleep score? That's what I want to know. So they did, go ahead.
They try to sell you a mattress. Looks like you need our Serta.
Or Alexa or Amazon does make a mattress, don't they?
Mm.
Is it purple that they have? So okay, all of this is making sense. You think it's a joke, MC, but you were right. You're spot on. All right, and there is one other thing that I don't have a picture of. They have a new Kindle Scribe that you can write on. So there are a couple of things that came out of that today. They had it, I think it was on CNBC that they played it because it was invite only for like journalists and tech people, tech writers. So it was not something that was on YouTube, but if you're interested, you may be able to see a replay on CNBC, but I'm good with these updates. All right, let's do one more story, and then I'm going to let you all go. Folks, if you're just joining, welcome to the fold. This is MediaScope, all things media, tech, and pop culture. I'm Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, also a journalist. It's you all who are here. Everybody watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. Hey, what's up, Twitch? I forgot to say hey to you earlier, I think, right? Hey, Twitch, what's up? And everybody that is listening on Gospel 107.1 FM tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in Nassau, Bahamas. And yes. Amen. So thank you all so much for being here. We're going to do one more story. Since Ron mentioned something about Tinder, could I have the, not the last picture, the second last picture, please? It's called Swipe My. There we go. Tinder has debuted an adults only Swipe Mart to match you with the perfect snack. This is in Japan. So if you're tired of looking for love online, Tinder is bringing their flagship brand of convenience to the real world. So they're mimicking Japan's mini marts. If you've ever been to Japan, mini marts are a big thing there. They're also called konbini. And I know that's not the correct intonation, but I'm trying. So their largest marketing project to date is this, and they're selling corner store inspired goodies to app users. It's called Swipe Mart because that's what you do on Tinder. You swipe, and it's located on Center Street in Shibuya, which is just a few minutes from the famous Shibuya crossing. So you could pick up snacks like super like chips, Boost ramen cups, even Tinder's version of the famous Family Mart fried chicken, Fami Chiki, and Tinder Chiki. That's not all. And I should have put these pictures up here. You can buy underwear and socks there too. Tinder underwear and socks. So if you like fried chicken and ramen and socks and underwear, go here because you could swipe to get all of these things.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not really a what the hell is this? It's just like a, okay. Interesting. And that's it.
But do they have bingo cards?
Maybe you should sell them some of yours, MC.
Yeah. Gotta have a conversation.
David Benjamin Echo says that this dot, the Echo needs to tell him when Jesus is coming. Oh, the remote rather, because it's too expensive. Exactly. She says, no, I'll pass. Ron says he asked Alexa about the weather and got told, go look out the window. Oh, sounds like what they do for CPAP wearers. And I can't remember exactly because I know what a CPAP is, but I don't remember what I talked about that would be similar to that.
Yeah,
but okay.
Sleeping machine.
Sleep trackers. Yes. Mm-hmm. So it could be useful in that sense for maybe who's somebody who has sleep disruption, sleep apnea. Yeah, absolutely. That could be. And anyway, no, David Benjamin Eccles, no. And thank you for saying great show today. This was a lot of fun, and now we are going to end it. Swipe a snack. No, exactly. But it could be coming to a Quickie Mart near you. You never know. All right, this was so fun. Lots of great stories, lots of surprises, lots of good news, and it's always so fun to hang out with all of you. Thank you for being here, Curtis, MC. Any last thoughts? Not bingo.
Oh, great show.
Mm-hmm. Love you for watching. Bid you adieu. You guys, myself, and no bingo cards will be exiting stage left. Until next week, cheers.
Yeah, close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you.